She really learned a lot of new, yeah, sayings, phrases.
Whether she wanted to or not.
Let me guess. Who's in there like, what are you saying? I can't believe it.
Oh, you goofy kids. Stuff like that.
Well, at least she's better at dealing with our kind of people.
Right. Right. Yeah, right. Yeah. What?
Are you gonna make stay and do the reverse crunches tomorrow?
I actually posted it today. It was the day of rest. So we'll rest today and then do crunches tomorrow.
Poor puppies.
They didn't know. They barely understand what walk means.
Oh, Wolf gave you a look like again. Oh, are you gonna unmold the go on live?
Ooh, do you guys want me to? Who wants to see? Oh, Jesus Christ! The skull unmolded on live. It's gonna be a present for a coworker who should be in tomorrow. So we do have one thing that managed to harden up. Ah! And the answer to your question is maybe. I don't know. I shall return. I gotta wash my phalanges.
So do the bad guys like level up with you? So like, so will they stay there until they level up? Or do I search for specific ones?
So there'll be different regions, like farther down south, where the enemies will be way stronger. Yeah, follow when you're doing the quest around, the different regions. If you, and there'll be camps that aren't associated with the quest. So if you want to go camps out, if they're near the quest location,
let's go and unmold the skull, shall we?
Around the same level as the quest that you're on.
Okay.
So
where did we? Oh, it's right there. I took it down. Whoa. Only roast. What's up, my dude? Justin Hood. Good to see you. His username on Discord is is it vanilla? Justin's username is something vanilla, so I call him Vanilla Ice. I think it's funny. Alright, so let me go and get the skull and we'll unmold that shit.
Floppy vanilla.
Floppy vanilla? Oh. Honey, do you have the skull over there? Mike is doing something that's really intense, apparently. You know it because he's closer to the screen than he probably should be.
So the one who plays Oculus?
Hair in the mouth I have. Disgusting it is. Alright. Floppy vanilla. Are you sure it's ready to be unmolded?
Why?
Well, because the edges kind of...
Well, I'd say for your question, might as well just give it more time. One outcome is that you undo it, it doesn't form, right? So there is that.
Alright.
Wait a couple hours.
Oh, come on. Oh. Oh, he's gonna love it. Look at that. He's a Raiders fan. Final buzz and float off this mortal coil. Don't leave us like that. Drink wine. You will not. You will be back on tomorrow. That is so dope. He is going to love it so much. What do you guys think? Think we should probably be doing stuff like this and sell them for a higher cost?
Okay. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm hunting down different.
Remember, you might have a straight month of problems that persist, but things will inevitably get better. There is no. Oh fuck! My brother ate an edible, and now he goes. It's bad. He turns to me and goes, "Fair warning, the effects are starting to take place."
Should we go to bed now?
Yeah.
Am I really that bad? You have followed us almost into the bathroom.
Okay, that was a long time.
I mean, but was it though? Honey. Oh, that's so funny. All right, so tonight we are primarily just taking care of animals, but one of the first things, Kelly's like, why did you lie to me? I love you.
Should I?
I don't even know who she is, so let's let this build up a little bit more to see if it's got some comedic effect to it. That's always fair game here.
I thought you weren't streaming today. What?
Who? Get your life player? I stream every night. Every night, buddy. Unless I post that I'm not. But that usually takes me having to go in and fill in for one of my coworkers. That, in fact, has not happened for a minute. No. All right. You're going to try. No. On a charter boat? Dude, what? Oh, that is so cool, Acid. We actually had a roommate who wanted to start a charter boat for fishing. That is so awesome. Talk about a small world, though.
Have like a farm and you raise different animals.
Do I have diabetes? No, sir, I do not. And hopefully I have stopped myself from getting it because I have cut back on the amount of sugar I take in.
That reminds me, can we stop getting candy? Such as already having not good for
Oh, yeah. It's definitely mold.
Oh, that's fair. That's completely fair.
Cool beans! Honey, the Harpictera pulchripe's definitely molted and came out the other side unscathed. That's not what I thought you meant when you said charter boat. I literally thought you meant like a fishing vessel. Like when they talk charter boats out here, it's primarily like fishing charters. You take someone out on the high seas and you teach them how to cast a line. Or you try to teach them how to cast a line and wind up casting the line for them. No, well, okay, the Monocentrobus balfouri have had a lot of sex, okay? How many does your phone say I have on right now? That's so weird, everybody left. But, I mean, you want to go work on a yacht is what you want. Justin, would you be a deckhand or a chef?
A guest.
I guess. Oh, shit. All right.
Really?
Looks like we have a little bit more.
What?
I hope that spot keeps spawning unicorn, or else they just gave me a unicorn with the same set.
Look at that.
I don't know.
That is a Brazilian blue. Used to be called a Sazamai, but for some fucked off reason, they decided to change the name on it. I would be a deckhand, but I can cook too. Oh God, could you imagine a YouTube crew working on a yacht? Oh fuck, that would be great. So this is a Brazilian blue. It is a tropical terrestrial tarantula. This one is confirmed male. It has its tibial hooks, which means it is on its last 2 years of life.
You can set out as much.
Look at that.
But if I got under
He has
10,
been stressed, but he is a chunky boy.
so I understand.
And you can see where he went and killed a cricket. Look at that. He looks like a walking blueberry. Fuck yeah, he does.
Don't get me wrong, the dueling is another aspect that I really enjoy.
That's a food ball right there. Well, since he's a male, his lifespan is going to be between 3 to 4 years, possibly 5, with slow behavior. Can't be with good behavior, it's with slow behavior. Because when tarantulas that are males overexert themselves, they literally burn up what little energy they have left on this earth. I remember you was conflicted. Oh, you're going to have to be more specific than that. Way more specific than that. You got a date or time I was conflicted? Because that shit goes way back.
How are you a human being and not conflicted?
Like almost all the fucking time.
Yeah, no, human being like
Being a human is nothing but conflict. Like inner fucking turmoil. You want to hate somebody, but then you feel bad about hating somebody because you know that their life at home is probably not the best. And you're just like, fucking Jesus. How am I supposed to be a good person, but at the same time hold these feelings?
no, you just gotta be honest with situation.
All right, here we go. She is 13. Here we go. Uh-oh. I see a cricket. Hold on. Right here in this cage. The dang she's old comment?
No.
Is it another male?
Yes.
I don't even know what to do with that.
I know it's horrible. So
Look at that. This is what they're supposed to look like.
Like when you brush it.
Yeah, our cat can't do that. You can kind of see the violet appearance in this one a little bit more today. I think it changes day by day. Look at that.
Then I don't have to keep going out here looking.
We got a little bit of mold. Yet again. Take it out right there. Drives me crazy. There we are. Now, she is young at heart. Oh, she's more spry than our fat guy that we've got here. Our cat is he's prone to like asthma attacks. When we use the laser pointer, it's probably not a good sign.
Because I would assume that it's
But he seems to be doing fairly well for someone or some cat that's that
you know, if it's
chunky.
in rarity, they're different. Which would indicate that
A worm, like, okay, but are we talking like mealworms, night crawlers? Are we talking sandworms? What's the general consensus? What are you truly aiming for here?
vivarium, you have 4 species in each vivarium. And
So you
if
got
you have like 2, 2, and 2, like, you know, breeding couples, you have a lot of slots open, but unfortunately they need to be of that same species. So 4 species altogether in each vivarium. So if you get to a point where it won't let you put any more species in there, it will tell you down at the bottom that it has exceeded the species limit.
Well, what I mean is, can you keep trying to get unicorns until you get the female and won't let you make you stop?
Well, at some point, like
ringworms?
this one, any unicorns that I do get,
Like you do have your hornworms, your ringworms, your earthworms.
show you what that's like.
Sorry.
It's okay. Again, you're trying to make
Here we go.
seem sensible to someone who is not going through this.
Oh Jesus.
This way.
So yeah, I can't wait to see what
This
The snake is probably done too, then. The small one.
the small snake.
for certain seeds.
Well, you can check and see. It would be nice. It would be nice taking that out.
This right here is for anything like
I think somebody told me
the
How many thighs have you worshipped?
your offense.
Tis a good question for a Bela thigh worshipper. Acid, no. Oh my god.
Hun,
What?
you want to do it?
I can do it. Oh wait, no, you do it, because I don't want to get the glitter on my hands.
Yeah. What are you doing? Oh yeah, have fun getting that thing out. The smaller they get, the harder they are.
I will cry if you mention ringworms. He had a pet ringworm once.
And another
He
thing,
lost it.
newer molds. You know.
No, it's just that.
He came across some fungal cream, and all of a sudden his ringworm was gone.
Hun,
How's it look?
Are we going for a rose dog?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, the head's a little bit wrong for that, but like the coloration.
Ooh,
Yeah,
I think
like
I hit it.
So let's go down here. I have all this space down here that
Oh, guys, this is stellar. Check this out.
Villages or parts of the villages and then two quests to do it. So I just-
Oh wait, I could have shown it to you like that.
well,
Check this out.
I'm not saying that that's weak sauce, but you just don't play the game. Like I do.
My issue is I'm so bad at games.
Okay, you seem like you're doing alright.
So you're happy with how it turned out, then?
Oh yeah,
You'll get better.
I think I did good at figuring out where the top scales are supposed to be, and I just put a nice gold line down the back of it, or copper line.
I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Because that's like the most like, I don't even know if I would say hand-eye coordination aspect that you definitely need to know.
So the web from these spiders take a lot of protein from them, right?
I'm horrible
I would
at that.
think so.
Well, I mean, the way you get better,
Look at that.
you know. Not like,
I'm super happy about this. I think this is gonna sell for sure.
I got it.
That was my foot. Honey.
I believe the web is made out of internal fluids, like liquids, that them come together, kind of congeal, and then are pushed out through the spinneret
Like that one right
to be bedded down appropriately. Because I can't imagine they keep all that string in their booty hole.
What is that?
Now this right here, for those who are new, is our Lasiodora parabana, or our salmon pink bird-eating tarantula. Salmon pink bird-eating tarantulas are one of the most prolific animals in the pet trade. Not because they are easy to acquire out in nature. I believe they're as difficult as anything else. It's because they are one of the ones that people typically have no problem breeding in captivity. The problem with that is when you breed a tarantula in captivity, generally speaking, the majority of its offspring survive. These guys right here will have about 1,500 offspring per egg sac. That is a single clutch. And some tarantulas will even continue producing egg sac after egg sac long after they've paired up with the male, because that is how they have genetically evolved to push their lineage forward. It's kind of like it's kind of like the idea the LDS have about having multiple kids, and how that all dates back to the high, I guess, child death rate that they used to have back in the day, be it because of illness, injury, or both. You're fine. You're okay, baby girl. Here we go. Now we do need to keep her cage good and humid. Not that I'm expecting her to molt anytime soon. She's pretty much full grown. Yeah, damn! That's right. That badonkadonk is massive. Look at that tarantula. She is just gorgeous. Does it do tricks? Does scaring me count as a trick? I'd pet her, but my hands have a little bit of glitter on them. I don't know if you can see that. But she is just a pretty girl. Yeah, she is. Now, the tarantula that I have as my thumbnail for this is actually a Monocentropus balfouri. The male is currently out in the cage, but the female has gone to ground. She'll probably be out a little bit later. She is getting massive. Look at freaking webbing she's got everywhere. All over this cage. I'm fucking with your drum set. What you can do about it? Alright. My kitty just acid coming in screaming about her cat. What kind of tricks does your kitty cat do? Oh dear God.
Right.
That is pretty impressive. Cats tend to refuse to do much of anything in this household. Are you serious? That's so fucking cool. You need to get that on camera and you need to share that to your YouTube. How have you not shared that to your YouTube? Boats and hose is especially funny. Oh God. Did we just become best friends? Yeah. Yeah, it's from the Step Brothers movie. They did their own little music videos. So fucking funny. All right.
Well, I suppose
Here we go.
that they would assume that I would be going to have kind of like a staggered path, having done other quests before this one. So they would assume, and they would.
She gets mad when I ask her for fist bumps. Oliver, what do you want?
Ancient forest doesn't get that powerful that early on.
What do you want?
So, and especially since I'm all the way down here.
Yeah, this little shit today decided that he was going to try to kill me. He was booking it, chasing me, because I was trying to size up Duchess's harness that we just got in the mail. And while I was messing with the harness, he came up and he stomped one of his front paws down on the back of my shoe and pinned it in place. And, well, the rest of me just wanted to continue moving forward. So, naturally, I almost met Jesus. You douchebag. He doesn't even know. I don't even think he remembers. He's got...
I don't think he realized it. All Duchess cared about was, Daddy's on the floor with me.
All right. You know, for as hungry as this tarantula was, she certainly hasn't picked off all the crickets in her cage. All right. Let go. Motherfucker. There we go. Sometimes violence is the answer. Remember that, kids. Going down. So this right here is our white-knee tarantula. It is another New World species. Girl, you're fine. Jesus, she is so sketched out. But that is the nature of the beast here. Tarantulas tend to base themselves off of the old, basic instincts that they had out in the wild that helped many of them survive. Ooh, is that what I think it is? That happens to be one of our roly-poly friends.
Wait, you got one in there?
Yeah, I put one in here.
Did you put it in there?
Yep. Look at him go! He's just like, fuck that, I smell spider. I was putting on my leather choker the other day, and she thought it was her... Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh! I think she stabbed that cricket, but I don't think she caught it. I think she wanted to just kill it. Which explains why there's a dead cricket in the corner that hasn't eaten. She's just sick of having them around. She's just at random killing any that she finds.
And you also want to make sure that you get those indicators there. Turn green. Yeah.
See, we leave the collars on our dogs. But we go and we put them in harnesses to let them know that it's time to go for an actual walk as opposed to just out in the front yard. Girl, I need you to move. And oh my God. It doesn't matter if he got the first walk or not. If Oliver isn't going on all of the walks, there's going to be a problem. He will sit there and he will cry.
Even as he's almost passing out, he's so tired, he still wants to go.
Right? Damn it.
What was that you just gathered?
That's ancient magic.
Okay.
And this is why we put the cage cleaners in here.
How nice it is.
Hopefully down the line, these isopods will go through and they will clean out
Oliver? Hey.
any little bits. They will eat the mold and whatnot. But we will see. We're hoping to really have them take off inside the roach cage. So, now, caring for these types of tarantulas is pretty straightforward. It's not hard stuff. It's easy. People are just worried because they're afraid they're going to hurt the tarantula or they're going to get the parameters of the care wrong and wind up killing them. And that's a healthy fear to have when you're raising pets. However, if you let that get to your head, you'll never enjoy owning the animal. Always remember the basics. Remember how many times it's supposed to eat. Remember the general amount that it's supposed to eat in comparison with its size. And keep an eye on for the day when your tarantula may no longer want to be in a hide. Because when that day comes, you're going to want to remove the hide entirely due to the fact that other animals might move into the hide. What we've had to deal with. One isopod to take care of that cage. Yeah, well, there were two. The other one's probably somewhere. I didn't want to go and give too many isopods to this cage because the roach cage needed the most attention. Still does. It already ate. As a matter of fact, we're cleaning out some of the crickets that are in here because of the fact that it is no longer eating. Remember to do that because crickets, some roaches, and mealworms all have a tendency of turning on your pet if they get hungry enough, especially if it molts. Yes, not today. I fed it, I think Thursday is when we dropped crickets in there, or was that? No, it was Friday because we had to go out and get the crickets. It's when we fed them. You feed them once a week to once every 2 weeks, especially if they're older. It'll take longer for them to need to eat again. The closer they are to maturing, the more that is going to become an issue. I mean, it's not an issue for your wallet, but it might be an issue for you if you breed the animals that you are trying to feed to the tarantulas. Oh, yeah. That is definitely a big, beautiful creature. And then there's Les Snake in the background. Depending on how fast we go, I might hold one of them. Let you guys get a good look at him. Alright. Like, for instance, Mochi. He is just chilling like a villain. Enjoying that heat. You can see that the substrate is still pretty moist along the bottom. However, when it starts drying out on the top too much, we will go and up the humidity. Ball pythons need to have at least 60% humidity in their cage. Alright, here we go. This is our other big girl. Oh, by the way, guys, we sold one of the molds that had the tarantula molt in it. Sold that thing for $30 over at the last bazaar that we went to. We went out to the Salmon Derby Festival in Vernonia. And the coolest shit about all of that is the fact that there were actual salmon spawning in the creek, or the river as they call it, that runs through town. And I was just like, that is so cool. The fact that they were able to line up the actual festival with the salmon spawning, and then somebody looked at me, it's like, yeah, because they did that just for you. I'm like, why are you being rude right now? Did I shit in your Cheerios this morning?
Again, some people are just having their rough day. They can't make, they live without getting other people involved.
Look at that. She's got a dump truck. Look at that ass. She got the big booty. Now this is I don't know if I already said this, but this is a Theraphosa, or a giant pink toe tarantula. It is another South American species that needs to have high humidity. Its den is made out of an old, well, actually not even old. I think it was a new container that we bought for the den in the cage with the Theraphosa. I think it was too humid in there because she refused to use it for the longest time. And now we are seeing it starting to dry out and her going into it a little bit more. She's been around the cage a time or two. I think it's because she wants more water. Monkey! Yeah, but you came back. That's what matters. I am not going to be a butthurt little prick like I could be and have been in the past. I understand that other people have got lives that they've got to live. Especially those that are going to school. So it is more or less understandable. Look at this. Now this one is definitely not hungry. She has been pre-molt for a while. She's been very active around the cage though, which is kind of an indicator that she is not as far into being pre-molt as we'd prefer. Generally speaking, when a tarantula is pre-molt, they become very sedate. They hang around not doing much, if anything, at all. And then they'll flip over, cast off their old exoskeleton, and show us a new one. And I cannot wait to see how big this girl's going to get this next time. Oh, that's going to be awesome. I'm going to call her my little face hugger when she's older because she's going to be roughly the size of a dinner plate. Oh, what do we have in the cage? Whenever you see movement, make sure you go to pay attention. It's like a little gnat. So long as we don't see any sign of other spiders, we're fine. Loki's in too. It is good to have you guys back on tonight.
I have expected her to start attacking him.
I was about to say, I don't think Loki's the type to start attacking people at random. Here we go. I always make sure that when you are dealing with creepy crawly critters, you have yourself a cage clamp. Cage clamps can prevent incidents like animals going for walks when they're not supposed to. We have cage clamps, either cage clamps or weights, but mostly cage clamps on all of our cages, unless the lids snap on tight. Is Justin Hoodlum still here? There we go. Come on, kid. All right. Yeah, I don't know. To those who are just tuning in, we are going through and taking care of our various animals that we have here on site. We do animals and exercise, but today is our day of rest. We're letting our muscles recuperate from the 3 days of at home workout that we do, primarily on camera. Tomorrow we will get back to it with reverse crunches.
What's
Um,
gonna happen if you don't get anything?
What are they gonna do? Maybe it's
The question. They're playing the Harry Potter game in the background, so if you hear some banter, that's why. Oh, this. Hopefully, Monkey's still here because this is his favorite little gal. This is Needles. Needles, Oliver, do you really need to go out? That's like the third time he's been to the door.
When I took them out, he went to you.
All right. We'll be back for Needles. We got to take the dog out real quick before he decides to dookie somewhere he's not supposed to. All right, child, this way. Let's go. Let's go. And here we have our little grow operation. These are all pepper plants. These two are about 2 days ago. I'll probably water them again. These two are doing phenomenal. This one was getting the shit ripped out of it by the dogs. So we're going to have to get it some more dirt. And we have these little monsters.
Yeah.
Another ghost for the School of Witchcraft and Wizardry.
I know the one I seem to have the most issue with is when
Dark Lotus, what's up?
is sneaking into the.
Where'd the cricket noises go? Inside the house? Might be a little bit cold. It also happens to be the day after I completely trashed their habitat. I don't know how many of you were here for that, but my ass brushed the cricket den right off the table, and we had ourselves a fun old time gathering them all. So there are probably two reasons they're traumatized right there, just straight out the bat. What are you doing, Oliver? So I posted the poem that I wrote earlier. Oh, he's coming down this road. Jesus Christ. Like a goddamn rave on wheels. Why you gotta go through the blackberry bushes? Just so we're aware, the county jail is literally right down the road. Fun times. Question is where are they going to here in town, or is it a town or two over? Because the sheriff's department here tends to cover a span of 2 to 3 towns within the area. Don't do it. Oliver. Oliver. Go potty. This is like I tell you guys every night, this is what he does. He goes over to that corner and he waits for something to come through that he can bark at. Come on. No, you don't go over there. Get your ass over here. Oliver. You knucklehead. You gotta be where I can see you, child. Don't you do it. Oh my god. This should be out of your system by now. I took you for a walk. Come on. This is why we're going to be taking him for a walk every other day now, rather than just on the weekends. Come on. No. Oh. Jesus fucking Christ. Get your ass over here. Playtime's over. Get inside. Whoo. Spanky, what's up, man? Don't do it. Don't you fucking do it. Here we go again. Stop picking fights with shit in the dark like a fucking creeper. This is how you're gonna get sprayed by a skunk. Get your ass over here. Come on. Get in here. I'm gonna go bust out my cheap ass Batman tech. Come on. Get in here. Oliver. Fucking idiot. Thank you. Hopefully it still has a charge.
What?
Boss box with soccer boppers. Did you get it on camera? Jesus. Everybody's doing fun stuff, but nobody's doing the due diligence of getting that dumb stuff on camera. Like, who won? We'll never know. Are you posting it on YouTube? Please say yes, because I want to go see it. I got used as a light switch. Not until I go and use this over in the corner of the yard.
Does that mean he got turned on?
Does that mean he got turned on? Oh, valid question. Very, very strange valid question. Oh, it does have a charge, guys. I don't think you guys are going to be able to make use of this, but I can. Oh, Duchess, no. Duchess, no. Get your ass moving. Go on. All right. We have it set to 2. Yes, Miss Critter turned on and off quick. All right, hold on, guys. The high-tech version of this does have a Is that a deer? Tss. I don't see any eye shine. It's a kitty cat! You knucklehead. Alright, here we go. Is it still there? Yeah, it's right there. The kitty, 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 kitty! You're so cutie! That is so cool. Critter turned off and on real quick. Actually, one of them popped on impact, dude. It's so fucking funny. If you're happy and you know let's go to sleep. Oh, that was quick. So we know that the dog was barking at a cat.
Did you see anything?
Yeah. Picked up a cat on the night vision.
Oh, look at this. Like, I'm ready, Dad. Wait.
It works though.
No, in the bushes.
Oh, I mean, that doesn't surprise me.
Every once in a while, Oliver likes to dive in it.
Y'all talking about, well, one of us was talking about dance partners. The dance didn't last too long, apparently. Round one, he took a very good nap. So glad you have a cool boss. There are all some doozies out there. Just glad I don't work for Stan anymore. I do have some complaints about the people running the show where I work, but all in all, compared to the other people I've known to work as my bosses and whatnot, what we're dealing with is not that bad. It really isn't. I took out of the 2 years I worked over at the appliance place, took a year of verbal abuse, practically straight, before I finally quit. And then I go over to the job that I have, and I'm just like, holy cow, they're not entirely just full of themselves. Well, you will get there eventually, Loki. If somebody like me, with a face like mine, can find love, you'll be okay. You will get there. My recommendation, work on your humor. Chicks dig funny dudes. I have been engaged, I believe, 3 times, married once. I should know. With a face like mine, it's all in the humor, guys. It's all in the humor. How I met her? Actually, I think it was through mutual friends. We were kind of like drinking buddies. I could be wrong, though. The night that I popped the question, that was a fun one. I don't know if you were there for this discussion, but the zoo lights had a particular light up that was either "Will you marry me?" or "Marry me" with a question mark. And I had failed to jump on the opportunity the year before, so I was like, this year I'm gonna do it. Gonna do it. So I grabbed a ring pop, knowing that we were heading out that day. And we get there, and we sit down at a table in this covered little eating section at the zoo. and we're oogling this baby that's in a teddy bear onesie. When all of a sudden I hear ahem from behind us, and I turn around, and it's my ex from high school. She, of all people, managed to wind up precisely at the wrong moment, wrong time. So that entire night was me trying to find the perfect opportunity to slip away, because everybody was apparently headed in the same direction, so that I could pop the question. And his fist came through to the end of the bopper. Made me see stars. Oh my gosh. Come on. Duchess, either you need to go or you don't. Cut over here. Oh, here she comes. Quick, grab her.
Hey. No, hell no.
Fucking.
Yeah, Wolf, you tell him.
All right. So, back to the scorpion.
I agree, Loki.
Now, Loki, you gotta do it. You gotta do it. All the cool kids that you know and love are on the Discord.
Personal space.
Personal
space.
I don't know why you're giving that boy so much attention after he went and tried to bite another dog. Seems to me he should be getting less praise right now.
He was protecting you.
That does twice as much steroids than me. And how many steroids do you do, sir? Can't just share with the class. Look at this. This is Needles, the Asian forest scorpion. Hey, girl. She is a little spitfire. And she ate about a full cricket yesterday. A full cricket. She ate the head off one, and then she ate the body of another. I only found like a little sliver of goo left over. One of the best things about this particular little critter of mine, one of the best things about scorpions in general, is, well, first I should probably find the flashlight. Sounds like a good idea. The fact that they have a neat little genetic trait built in that serves, I don't know, no real purpose that we can discern. Biofluorescence. If you're in an area that has a decent amount of scorpions, you want to figure out just what kind live near you. Wait till it gets dark one warm evening. Grab yourself a black light and head out. Make sure that you keep an eye out, because I can almost guarantee you if you have scorpions in the area, you are also going to have other animals you don't particularly want to get in your boot, biting your leg, what have you. Toblerone and 3 times the doctor dosage of testosterone. Oh my god. Nah, but I do have a crush on this person. How do you get over them? Hanging around them is not the best answer. Too much. That's how you breed jealousy. I suggest you go and try and seek out a partner of your own. Or focus on studies. That's another thing you can do. try to beat the urge to try to date them. The best advice that I could give you is don't ruin friendships over relationships with other chicks or males for that matter. Um, because oftentimes when you're young and stupid, relationships don't tend to work out. Now, there are some amongst us who are an exception to the rule, but generally speaking, when you are young and dumb, your relationships when you're young and dumb don't tend to last. Hit the gym, do push-ups, get swole. Getting swole will help you get control. Also, possibly acting like a troll. Going to the gym isn't disrespecting them. As a matter of fact, going to the gym is often a really good way to at least find short-term relationships. As my friend has stated before, one of the reasons why I don't go to the gym actually is because I do not want to get that kind of attention. I have no qualms, no problems coming online because, well, I'm not going to see most of you in real life unless we go to one of those YouTube expos. I think they have those. I suppose it makes sense since fans tend to grow in size. Self-care, that's right. Metabolic steroids do not bring happiness. The best self-worth you can get is getting that strong on your own. Steroids just help you get there faster. I don't take them, but sometimes I get it. Sometimes. DIY is definitely therapy for me, taking a walk or listening to music, but I just don't have headphones right now. You can just be one of those people that annoys other people on the train. It's fine. I'm not lying to myself. I will never take steroids because I don't need them. Come on. Wolf, move. Wolf, move. Damn it, Wolf. He's like, okay, I moved 3 inches. Oh, you bastard. Move more. Looks like the crickets need food in the Balfouri tank. That's sure to make them happy. Yeah, but those gains don't tend to stick around when you use steroids and then lose steroids. Those gains tend to be more temporary if they are gained the wrong way. That's why you see a lot of the bodybuilders that did use steroids looking mighty weak after a little bit because their body can't retain them. See, I'd like to be able to keep my muscles if, shit goes south. Can't get my hands on those steroids.
Start lifting a dog or cat. Oliver would get you really strong, really fast. Or broken.
There we go. You give me Lilith is worth it. We're all friends up on the Discord. Friends who like to share pictures. It's just a family atmosphere up in there.
Are you really concerned with him though?
With how well he does that voice.
Sure.
I wonder if somebody is like watching his computer. Discord has been a problem when it comes to some nefarious stuff going on, okay? So if he's got like parental controls on his device, it's understandable.
Not again.
You got spritzed. Oh, now we are weirdos. But that is an odd thing to do to somebody, don't you agree? Just sitting there pestering them saying, "Get the app, kid. Join." No, I do it too. I pester him all the time. I can't hold that against you because I do it too. You just don't want to get... After hearing what happens to fucking local all the time, yeah, I really can't blame you. There is some nefariously twisty, just some bullshit up in there. Alright, it's completely understandable. Does it? No, that is true. Local literally will go out and seek conversations with these individuals. So, like, half of it is, in fact, the fact that there are indeed creepers out there. But the other half is, you know, there's an episode, I need to share it, of Family Guy, where Peter Griffin gets up at a booth at a restaurant and he starts dancing in place. And then all of a sudden, this kid gets up and starts dancing next to Peter. And the kid's father pulls him aside and says, "This is exactly why we can't trust you out in the..." And just berates him over hanging out with grown men that are weird. That boy is more than weird. That boy ain't right. But he wouldn't be local if he was sane. Alright. Oliver! Come here. Oh my god, I've got 3 dogs that want my attention here. Oh my god! What are you guys doing? It's a baby. It's Jason! Yes, this blonde right here ain't right. He is a big old butthead. Picking fights with other dogs. Yeah, that's gonna get nipped in the butt. We're gonna be walking out every 2 days, every other day, to get him used to it. So that he stops with these shenanigans. She might come with, but it's a little bit much considering who he is. Hopefully...
I wonder how protective he would be over her.
Hopefully, my wife will be joining me. Yes. He does seek Diddy. No Diddy. No, yeah, no, he does seek Diddy, but no Diddy. Because we all know Diddy did it. Diddy could not have not done it at this point. That's a double negative, I understand. But when you, as an individual, have over 1,000 gallons of baby oil, 1,000 gallons of baby oil saved up, when you are Johnson & Johnson, stop paying...
Empty bottles.
No, they were full. When you have become the main buyer for Johnson & Johnson baby oil as a single person, sir, you have in fact done it. I don't know what you've done the answer may just be yes. Okay? We haven't tried any of the recipes. However, I will run them by.
Recipes.
Jason shared a bunch of old, like, old early 1900s recipes that look like it might be pretty good. He'd be diddling. No, he'd be getting diddled by all the people in jail. He'd be throwing that soap across the fucking shower. About to make a name for myself right here. All right, let's get through this. Last night, as many of you know, the centipede. Oh, heavens. Can you guys see that? Yeah. That needs to be cleaned. Oh, God. That is just absolutely terrible.
Hey now. Do not lie.
Mommy will pay you.
That's crazy.
You keep choosing everybody else. Jeez, butthead.
I love lizards. No, here's the thing. If you've got to go and talk to your parents first, that's fine. When it comes to Discord, basically you have to jump through several hoops to get into a chat. Like, it was a pain in the ass just getting into our chat. So,
You know.
because you're the one that crafted the chat. That's how
I
I
invited
go.
you. You were there. Sorry.
Duchess! Get out of the way! Did you just fall over on a cricket? Did you just... So... Alright, here we go. Oh, dear God. Must you be such a loudmouth?
Talking to yourself again.
Yeah! I do believe I won that one. Maybe I should be a mod at this point. I don't know. You might roid rage. Yeah. The contemplation of that paper towel roll. Men, tonight we died in... No, fucking my dog actually almost took me off this planet. Alright?
You just weren't moving fast enough to match his speed.
I am too big to be, like, romping through the house like that. They wanted to go just a smidge faster. He went and stepped on the back of my shoe, and of course the top half of me wanted to continue traveling because a body in motion tends to stay in motion. That, in fact, is not just a call to go and exercise. No, she didn't even fucking hear it. Shit, I felt like a tree. Boom!
Probably a male.
I have never, no, they will make you roid rage. They will. It will be their main goal.
There you go.
These things can run off.
I have to, alright, hold on. I have to talk with this dude I don't really like because I'm not a fan of physical touch with people I'm not close with, and he's coming over, he's like 55, to talk about church with fam. Fuck, no. No. First of all, Wolf, take it down a notch. Second of all, I do not trust people in any organized religion that are handsy. That are handsy. The LDS, the Catholic Church are two of the main reasons why I do not trust people within organized religions that are handsy. Okay? If this guy is making you uncomfortable, then you have every right to tell him, please do not touch me. I don't know you well enough for you to touch me. And if you touch me and continue touching me, I am going to give you a dose of pepper that you're not going to like. Okay? That shit is scary as shit. It's Black Yoshi! What's up? We are on the last leg of this live. Oh! God, you and my knees! Grr, both of them! My knees are not meant to cave backwards, but I swear to God, their whole reason for existing is making sure that I'm in a wheelchair by the time I'm 40. Dumb, blonde motherfuckers. Oliver, you are 100 pounds of bullshit. Act like it. Oh, that is so cool. No, fuck that. Boundaries need to be set. And if that makes him upset, well, he can jet. Better yet, he can be met with regret. Be upset. Who?
What was that? Did you try to jump over the arm and catch and failed?
Yeah, that sounds about right.
He still isn't all on the count. There he goes.
And I'm free falling. Now he might actually fall through the floor. All right, now we need to get these guys out of the water dish. Oh, cool. All right, hold on. Guess what we have? Oh shit, did they run? Look at that. Yay, guys. Those are the isopods that we put in here to clean the cage.
Yay!
They are alive. We have got to, honey, tomorrow while I'm at work, message your dad, see if he's got tin snips so that I can get started on fixing up the lid here. This lid needs to get a hole cut in it so that we can have better ventilation. And also it'll push out some of the humidity in here and prevent it from building up so much. Dryer dirt is what we need in this bitch. Yeah, no. Sometimes parents take the sides of the church. And I'm a testament to that. Back when I was a child, my mom was, she is now too, but she was an active Mormon, active member of the LDS Church. She hired a babysitter to watch me. Well, one on the day, I think it was the only day she came over to babysit, I can't remember. I did not want to stay inside. And she wanted to sit me down in front of the television, so I threw a tantrum. She wound up calling her father. Her father came over and threw me across the fucking room into the back door. And while I was picking myself up, dealing with the fact that everything, well, it felt like white noise. Turns out I had head trauma. While I was trying to bounce back from that, he decided to pin me up against the door, upside down, At the time, I was actively asthmatic. And just as I was starting to lose consciousness, my sister came through the door and stopped him. And the whole thing got swept under the rug. The man almost fucking killed me. I had head trauma, brain damage. And what did the church do? Oh, well, Mr. Greenwood, he's gonna be moving anyway. You see? So there really is no point on pressing charges. We're just gonna let him go. And everybody went with it. So sometimes parents will, in fact, be a part of the problem. That's why I have a problem with organized religion. It's because there is a level of brainwashing that goes on that is definitely not okay. And my mom wants me to forgive and forget, and I'm just like, no, I don't think I'm going to forgive and forget this time. I think this one's going to stick with me for a while. And what's worse is, I pretty much had no recollection of it happening until one drunken night, my brain decided to let all the repressed memories come flooding back. And this is when I was with Jessica, and I freaked the fuck out. I was shouting about how my mom just let it happen, how it all got swept under the... Yeah, how it all got swept under the rug. And I could remember everything like it had happened yesterday. All right, Black Yoshi, have a good night. Yeah, I still haven't gotten justice for that. When I brought it up with the church, they ignored me. Oh, I thought you already did. But thank you for subscribing. I appreciate it. This is a lot of what our channel is about. Talking about things that ail us. Discussing basic topics. We try to stay away from politics. We take care of animals and the pets that we feed to our animals. You want me to read the ingredients again?
Somebody thinks they're frogs.
Oh, Haley, no. What you're hearing isn't frogs. What you're hearing are crickets. There's a cricket somewhere in this corner. There is a male cricket somewhere in the corner of the room. But I wish we had frogs. I learned recently that you don't need to have special UV lighting for frogs. You don't. So that might be something that we can do in the future, even possibly keeping them inside one of the snake cages.
Acid set, please.
You want me to read it? All right, here we go, folks.
Bedtime story.
Fish meal, dried yeast, ground brown rice, shrimp meal, feeding oatmeal, wheat gluten, fish oil, dried fish protein, digest, soybean oil, corn gluten, algae meal, sorbitol, inulin, lecithin, potato protein, vitamins, ascorbic acid, inositol, niacin, tocopherol, acetate, decalcium, pantothenate, riboflavin, phosphate, thiamine, mononitrate, vitamin A palmitate, pyridoxine, hydrochloride, vitamin B12 supplement, oh my god, what in the fuck, nuggets? Where is it? Cholecalciferol. Why would anybody come up with that name? That sounds like if you repeat it enough times, a demon will show up. Good Lord. F, D, and C, yellow, number 6, lake. F, D, and C, blue, number 2, lake. Freshwater shrimp, beta, carotene, L, ascorbyl, 2, polyphosphate, stabilized vitamin C, yeast extract, F, D, and C, red, number 3, citric acid, preservative, xanthin minerals. Oh my god.
Xanthan?
No, not xanthan. I can pronounce xanthan. When I was a kid, it was customary to go around hugging everyone at the end of church. It didn't bother me because I knew they were good people trying to make me feel welcome. Yeah, but that's not always the case, and there are some people that have. Are you fucking kidding me? Kids, get the fuck out from. Leave the water dish alone, children. You motherfuckers. Okay, if you could. Well, hello, Haley. Do be a dear and subscribe. That would be most appreciated. We come on every night taking care of critters. Typically speaking, it is done at 8 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. We have tarantulas, snakes. We have scorpions and centipedes. And we have roaches. We don't have frogs yet, but maybe someday. Especially if you guys help us make it big. Let me tell you, we're going to have a whole fucking zoo if that happens. Okay. Now. Digest. How much gas do we have in the car?
You just filled it up, so. Ow! Monkey.
Why'd you retract your message? We're almost done, Spanky. We're almost done. Can you make a whole frog army? Well, sort of. If we do breed frogs, it'll be for the sole purpose of selling them. But I think I need to start working on selling the roaches first.
Good thing.
And if we do breed frogs, it's going to be dart frogs. It's not going to be the big frogs. What do you mean, no? What's wrong with dart frogs? We can breed them in with the snake. He's fine with other reptiles. Don't look at. Oh my god, that's not fair. Look at this dog's face. Goes up to it. Duchess, no. Look at that face. She's just like, but please, please, can I be a nuisance? Little.
That's the put down. I was doing nothing wrong.
She did get a little manhandled earlier, and I feel bad for that. She was kind of trying to climb all over the top of me when I fell down earlier, and I pushed her away. Because when you fall down and you weigh like 270 some pounds, you don't want a dog crawling all over the top of you. We are now best friends till I get rid of them. You might as well just, if you have tropical roaches, get yourself a tarantula. Or
Even if you don't, get yourself a tarantula.
so they need at least 86% humidity. You talking about the roaches that are in there? Because they're practically swimming. I'm pretty sure they got that.
Mine, yeah.
Damn, I think I lost almost everybody.
I'm
back.
still here.
Well, I know you're still here. Look at this girl. Hi, child. What you doing? No, I think YouTube's having some issues. You good? Yeah, this is Bill.
Don't forget.
Well, you have a happy fall break. Don't have too much fun. Yeah, this is Bill. Acid Tier 2. I think YouTube's just having an issue. Because it's gone and told me that there's only one person viewing and all of you are still here. So I guess don't trust the numbers is what I'm trying to say. And yes, my wife is right. I do need to water the centipede. Yesterday, we went and checked to make sure it was still in the cage. If you get a pet centipede, understand that it is primarily fossorial. They don't really come out a whole lot. They will love you if you give them plenty of dirt to burrow into. That is their favorite. By the way, if it continues to come out, I am going to go and capture the roaches that are buried in its dirt and make sure they can't hide anymore. By the way, wait, did anybody put up the 11? It's like 3 a.m. Probably on the East Coast, if not all the way out in Europe, I'm guessing. That is a freaking definitely a different time zone than we're on. We are on Pacific Standard Time. We are out in Oregon. I really do, in some ways, love Oregon a hell of a lot more than I would love a lot of other places. But that's primarily due to the fact that Oregon is not too stiff on its regulations. Owning these animals, I don't need to have a handler's card. Oh no, Haley. Stay safe. Jesus Christ, yeah. Well, I really don't know. My parents didn't tell me. We were just going to a wedding. Well, have fun at the wedding. You guys, this is where we part ways. Make sure that if you haven't subscribed, you are subscribed now. I will be on tomorrow. It is going to be our core workout day where we do reverse crunches with the dogs trying to get all over the top of me. It's going to be cute. It's going to be adorable. It's going to be a pain in the ass. Have a good night. Stay safe. And remember, I better not see you on the news unless it's good news.
Don't forget to put the camera back.
Oh, yeah.